Thank you for the invitation. It's always great to be here with you. We are an architecture company. We did many projects around the world, more than 6 million by the time. Starting with this, we feel responsible for our environment, and this kind of is at the center of what we are doing as architecture company. We design museums to master plans, landscape design to product design. We see design as a holistic problem. We try to discuss our ideas through architectural projects we do.
Perfect. And this week you're showing a preview of Geospaces. How does Geospaces resumes the kind of work that Salon is doing?
We actually brought together what we have been doing in the name of Geospaces, because we more and more notice we are concerned with the same problems. We are concerned about how we make spaces rather than seeing architecture as the business of construction. So we focus on, in the Geospaces framework, we focus on how we develop spaces rather than build buildings. That's the main moving point. And in the architectural sense, we try to see architecture as part of the earth, as part of the globe that we are living, inhabiting as nature. So we are testing this zone of architectural spaces becoming part of nature in the Geospaces framework.
Well, and in these projects, you really knew the context. Most of them are located in Turkey, but your office is also doing projects in Germany and abroad. How is this change of context for Salon?
I think the ideas and the problems are becoming more and more global. So we meet the same problems everywhere we go around the world, and we try not to consider the countries, but we try to focus on geographical and social differences rather than country differences. We work on master plans in Germany. We work on residential projects partially. We also have projects in East, in China, in Korea. We recently did a competition. We are doing another project in the Uzbekistan. So it's part of many countries.
Well, I think that one of your largest projects must be the Istanbul City Museum that is now under construction, a project that has been on the board for almost 6-7 years. What can you tell us about the importance of these projects for Istanbul and also about the development of its concept?
Istanbul City Museum is a very central project in our profession, in our practice. It has been continuing since 2016. It is located in a very interesting location in Istanbul, at the end of historic peninsula, where we almost transfer into the modern city. So it's a very key location in our understanding of the city. It tries to conserve the archaeologically sensitive site, but it also tries to relate to the existing land walls, Roman land walls of the city. So this brings a contradiction together with the curatorial flow inside the project, and it becomes kind of the project itself.
You are also an educator. You are connected with the new generations, you are connected with the professional world. What do you think that is the challenge for architectural education today, in which all these very complex challenges are coming into it?
I think there are many challenges for the new generation architects, but also a lot of opportunities, because now, together with the information, liberation of the information, we can reach anything. That's a great thing for the new generation. But also, architecture has a very long time taking kind of process. We design for the future. So I think we need to be more and more looking realistically to the future. I'm not talking about the sci-fi future, but really speculating proper scenarios for the future. I think that is both the fun and the challenging part of the new generation.
And in this aspect, you are working let's say, on very future kind of things, from spaces for electric mobility companies to the metaverse. How do you put yourself into that position to think about something that could be obsolete, or how do you make it future proof?
I think together with the digital world, we are having a lot of new opportunities to experiment and do different things nicely. Since the beginning of our practice, together with the augmented structures where we work with Refik Anadol, we are using digital as a material part of the architecture. This kind of makes spaces very lightweight. You can do many layers on a physical space. But beyond that, together with the metaverse, I think we can do many things, many experiences much more lightweighter than they used to be before. And this way we can also be more liberated, more democratic in reaching to different people from society, from different colors, different languages. We can bring this thing together. So I think this is an exciting turning point.
Well, back in 2021, Salon was chosen, 2020, Salon was chosen as one of ArchDaily's new practices. How do you see the work of Salon in the context of these offices?
It was one of the nicest shortlists we have been today. We have been up to today because we were together with many different practices that are concerned about specific things from society to gender equality to sustainability to environmental design, and we really enjoy being. This was a very meaningful list to be inside in, and I think our position is more on the side of using new technologies for the good reasons in the design world, maybe, hopefully. That's at least how we try to picture ourselves.
Well, and in this last aspect, something that I have seen from the outside on Salon is a conscious search on how to improve how an architectural office can work as an organization in a way to do more and better. What can you share with our viewers about, in a way, how you run the practice?
It is extremely important. I think architects become more and more better in their making of business and making their work environment better. We architects are not doing a great job creating nice working environments for people. So we feel the responsibility and we search for ways of doing it. I think digital medium is great. We can, written things are a great way of synchronizing with different people on the work. So we try to use all these digital tools that makes us be on the track of the project timeline. We can communicate better with each other. We also try to bring in more responsibility and also autonomy to our teammates. So we try to divide the company with these people also. So these are things that we are testing around.
Perfect. Thank you.